Hermès, the legendary French luxury brand, has a rich history spanning nearly 200 years. From its humble beginnings as a harness workshop, to becoming one of the most coveted names in fashion and luxury, Hermès has remained true to its values of craftsmanship, exclusivity, and timeless elegance. In 1837, Thierry Hermès, a German-French craftsman of Huguenot descent, opened a small workshop in Paris at Rue Bosse du Rempart. His goal was to create high-quality harnesses and bridles for carriages. His leatherwork was unparalleled, and his reputation spread among European aristocrats. In 1867, he won the first-class medal at the Universal Exposition in Paris, solidifying his place as a premier saddler. After Thierry's death in 1878, his son, Charles-Émile Hermès, expanded the business to include saddles, riding boots, and accessories. Seeing growing demand, he moved the workshop, in 1880, to 24 Rue du Faubourg Saint-Honoré, where the Hermès flagship store still stands today. At this time, Hermès was one of the most respected equestrian brands in Europe, supplying royal families and aristocrats with leather goods. In the early 1900s, Charles-Émile's sons, Adolphe and Émile Maurice Hermès, took over the family business. As automobiles replaced horse-drawn carriages, they foresaw a decline in the demand for saddlery, and started expanding into leather travel goods. To serve equestrian travelers, Hermès introduced its first bag, the Haute Courroies, designed to carry horse riding gear. This bag would later inspire the creation of the famous Birkin bag. In 1914, Émile Maurice became the exclusive supplier of saddles for the Russian Tsar Nicholas II. During a visit to Canada, he discovered the zipper, a new American invention. In 1918, Hermès became the first company in France to use a zipper, incorporating it into a leather golf jacket for the Prince of Wales. This was a game changer, marking Hermès' transition from equestrian goods to fashion and accessories. After Adolphe left the company, Émile Maurice became the sole head of Hermès. Under his leadership, Hermès introduced its first handbags, watches, and silk scarves, laying the foundation for its global luxury status. Inspired by Napoleon-era soldiers' clothing, the first Hermès carré, square scarf was introduced. Each scarf was made in Lyon, France, using high-quality silk and featuring elaborate hand-painted designs. By the 1950s, Hermès scarves became a symbol of Parisian elegance, worn by icons like Audrey Hepburn and Jacqueline Kennedy. And later Hermès launched its first silk tie collection in 1949. And in 1951, Hermès introduced its first ready-to-wear collection, expanding beyond accessories. And also a sleek, elegant leather handbag designed for businesswomen. In 1956, after actress-turned-princess, Grace Kelly was photographed carrying it, the bag was renamed the Kelly bag, becoming an instant icon. After Émile Maurice's death, the company was run by Robert Dumas Hermès. In 1978, his son, Jean-Louis Dumas, took over as CEO. Dumas transformed Hermès into a global luxury powerhouse, balancing heritage craftsmanship with modern expansion. On a flight from Paris to London in 1981, actress Jane Birkin sat next to Jean-Louis Dumas. She mentioned how she struggled to find a practical yet stylish handbag. Dumas sketched a design on an airplane-sick bag, leading to the creation of the Birkin bag in 1984. Today, the Birkin bag is the ultimate luxury symbol, with long waitlists and resale values exceeding $500,000 for rare editions. In the 1970s, Hermès launched its first wristwatch collections, including the iconic Arceau and Cape Cod watches. In 1974, it introduced its first fragrance, Eau d'Hermès, followed by the best-selling Terre d'Hermès in 2006. Under Jean-Louis Dumas, Hermès rejected mass production, ensuring that all items were handcrafted in France. Hermès maintained strict quality control, requiring craftsmen to train for years before making bags. Each Hermès bag takes up to 48 hours to handcraft, with only a limited number made each year. Hermès stores were designed to provide a bespoke shopping experience, with VIP rooms and personalized services. By the early 2000s, Hermès expanded into China, Japan, and the Middle East, growing its global presence. Hermès is now valued at over $200 billion, surpassing competitors like Louis Vuitton. The Birkin bag, Kelly bag, and silk scarves remain status symbols, often selling for record-breaking prices at auctions. Despite its success, Hermès has resisted overexpansion, keeping production limited and exclusive. From a small harness workshop in 1837 to the epitome of luxury in 2024, Hermès has stayed true to its roots while continuously innovating. With its uncompromising craftsmanship, limited availability, and timeless designs, Hermès is more than just a brand, it's a symbol of ultimate luxury.